Hello Virgo, welcome to Golden Phoenix Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading, or love, money, and career reading, general reading for March 1st to the 15th, 2021. Cross watchers are welcome, and please like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Your support would really be appreciated. So I'm going to start your reading with pulling a unicorn card for you. This is going to be a message from the angelic realm. It's going to give you an overall vibration for the reading, something to focus on for the next 2 weeks. Ancestors, spirit guides, Michael, higher self, please guide this reading. Tell Virgo the best and highest advice, what she needs to hear from March 1st to the 15th. Birth. Be receptive to a new idea, child, or situation. Is there a new child coming into your life? Or a new situation? Maybe you're a little apprehensive about? Is it time to embrace that new life? The first card I'm going to pull for you for your general reading is going to be a card that represents you and your energy at the moment, where you're currently sitting. The Empress. Wow, beautiful energy. Motherhood, female divine, nurturing spirit, provider. Spirit, please tell Virgo what her hopes and fears are. And a card popped up. Spirit wanted this to come out. These 7 of Wands is your hopes and your fears. Okay. Fears. Are you in a position right now where people are challenging you? Multiple people and ideas are challenging you in your position. Is it your hope to defend your position? Is it your hope that you can withstand kind of the naysayers, the negative energy that's coming towards you? Before I even had a chance to start the next, Spirit popped up a card for me. So this is your advice. That's the next position in my reading, and it's the Star card. Your advice is to look towards your hopes and ideals. You are the star, Virgo. Defend your position and understand that you do have a lot to offer. You have amazing energy to offer the world. You are the star, like I said. Defend yourself. Next is outside influences. What are Virgo's outside influences that are affecting her right now? For me, this can be messages from the spirit realm, outside influencing your situation. Sometimes it can be family members, something that isn't directly in your periphery. Sometimes it's a blind spot for you. What are the outside influences that are affecting Virgo right now, Spirit? 7 of Wands. Or 7 of Swords, I'm sorry, 7 of Swords. It's one of two things. Well, I'm feeling the card. Are there people in your life who are being deceptive towards you? That don't want the highest and the best for you at the moment. Do you know who this is? Do you know how to identify that person? That might be the problem. Spirit, what is Virgo's challenge in this situation? What is Virgo's challenge? I like to focus on the challenge, because if you can overcome the challenge, you can move on. Your challenge is looking to a higher power for guidance. Perhaps some structure around your divination practice would be something good to implement in the next 2 weeks, whether that be meditation, or if you are religious, you know, if you have a particular religious practice that you believe in, that would be a good thing to make sure that you're a little bit stable and disciplined in those acts. And when you look to a higher power to guide you, the answers are within, and it can tell you maybe where this energy of the Seven of Swords is coming from, who it's coming from. Spirit, what is Virgo's outcome in this situation? What would be the outcome in the next 2 weeks? Fool. You're going to take a leap of faith. Perhaps you need to take a leap of faith in regards to your spiritual practices. Maybe it's difficult for you to reach out to a higher source for advice and guidance. But that is what is going to help you the most in this situation. Okay, next I'm going to pull from the Fairy Oracle. Fairies, oh, another card popped up. They want to give you some guidance, Virgo. Your guidance is light. Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light into your current situation, and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Take a leap of faith, go within, look towards the light. Last card I'm going to pull for you, messages from the mermaids. I like to read from the book for this one. There's wonderful messages in there. Decisions. Do you need to make a decision right now? Okay, I'm just going to look it up. It's time to make an important decision. Consider your choices carefully, then act. You might be pleasantly surprised by the outcome. Pondering her options, the mermaid knows she can swim in any direction, and the choice is ultimately hers. She knows her decision could affect others, so she spends some time thinking carefully about everything before she fully commits to a positive course of action. It's easy to procrastinate when it comes to making important decisions in life. We never really know how destiny will manifest as a result of our choices. If you're finding it difficult to come to an important decision, it would be wise to consult the oracle using one of those more in-depth spreads. Okay. Speaking with a counselor might shed some light on the matter for you, too. This card could also be telling you that someone you know is having to make a difficult decision, and they may require your wisdom and advice. If this is the case, ask the person to list all the pros and cons of their options, then work through the decision-making process together in a methodical way. Try to keep any strong emotions at bay during this time, as it will help them for you to see things more clearly. When this card appears in a reading with the Contemplation of Hope's card, meaning I'm going to skip past that. Any decisions you make can have a very happy outcome. So stay positive and look on the bright side. Trust in your destiny, and all is well. I think the decision card has to do with the Seven of Swords energy. Is somebody deceiving you? Maybe important to look to a higher power, take a leap of faith, look towards the light, and that will aid you in making a decision regarding this. Okay, last thing I'm going to do is to pull a number. I'll give you the overall energy for the next 2 weeks for you to focus on. And I pulled the 8. And the 8 in numerology, it signifies material, personality, wisdom, confidence, and compromise. So have wisdom in this situation, but also be willing to compromise. Understand the person's perspective who's deceiving you. Have empathy, have love towards your enemies. That's what brings you towards the star and your beautiful Empress energy. Okay, Virgo, that is your reading. Thank you so much for listening. Light and love.